Good day everyone. Welcome to Horse class. Today we are talking about something about anchoring epoxy. You know, this is one of our famous product, anchoring epoxy. This is very widely used in the construction field for plant rebars or bolts. So, how to identify which anchoring epoxy is good or not? First, we can see from its appearance, I mean the color. You see this red part. This part should be very uniform without any sediment or without any bubbles. Of course, the layering is not allowed. In this case, it means all the components inside of the epoxy mixed very well. Then, when you use it, it will have better function. Secondly, you can open up an epoxy and you put it silently here. If there's no epoxy comes out, it means there's no small bubbles inside. So it is a very good epoxy. And secondly, you can smell it. If there are some dangerous ingredients inside of it, or there are some bad materials, it smells will be very bad. So the smell should be good, then it's good to use. So then we'll talk about how to use the anchoring epoxy. So first, you have to put on this static mixer and you spin it on the top. Okay, then it is ready to use. So we choose a very good dispenser gun, which is 100% made by steel, also saver the power of the labor. You put this lock down and open it. Put the epoxy on the gun. So you have to make sure there's a big hole and a small hole. Also on the gun is the same. You put the small hole to the small hole and the big hole to the big hole. So this is already used in some part. And pull it into the end. So this is partly used. So that's why the machine goes inside to the middle. Okay. Then you squeeze it out. So you have to left over the first part, which is not mixed very well. Okay, then when you see the color is uniform, you can use it. You see the speed of the epoxy going out is very good. So when we use the anchoring epoxy, sometimes we use it on the top or on the side. So this requires the epoxy have a very good thixotropy. So let's see if we pile it up, how many centimeters it can be. Okay, so when you want to pause it, please don't forget press this button, so the epoxy will not squeeze out automatically. You see the stacking height is very high in this level. When you use it in the construction site, I can put it in this way. You can see. It will not flow. So it ensures when in the job site, all the holes are filled with epoxy and will not pollute the environment. So after using the epoxy, how do we know if it's mixed well inside? I have a small piece of paper. So we scratch it out. As you can see, there's no small bubbles inside of this epoxy. So it means the part A and the part B mixed well and no bubbles inside. Okay, so if you want to learn more about our products, you can see the link beside, so you will find more our products. It's a very good time to meet you all guys. See you next time. Thank you.